MINISFORUM has been producing high-performing mini PCs as part of their Venus series line, and in this video we will be looking at the performance that the UN1265 provides to its users and the features this mini PC comes with. Also, details about the products we speak about will be linked down in the description. The UN1265 is designed in the same way as other MINISFORUM machines, with a simple box architecture that pulls air through side vents and ejects it above the I/O ports on the back. The outside is totally plastic and the silver finish will either appeal to you or not. On the good side, it does not show dust as clearly as black does, but it also does not give the idea that it is made of metal. The front of the device features a reset hole next to the power button, a 3.5mm audio connector, and two USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports. Two USB 2 ports are located on the back, along with a single 2.5 GBE LAN port, DisplayPort 1.4, HDMI 2, and a single USB 3.2 Type-C port that supports Alt-DP data and PD. Although the USB-C port is great for connecting the PC to a USB hub or a third display, Thunderbolt or USB 4 would have been preferable. The mini PC's processor is an important characteristic because Intel made considerable advances in its mobile line when it shifted to the 12th generation line. The Intel Core i7-12650H is a strong platform with 10 cores and 16 threads that can easily exceed many desktop processors. The CPU, like all recent Intel designs, is divided into performance and efficiency cores, with 6 hyperthreading performance cores and 4 efficiency chiplets. The efficiency cores aren't important because this machine isn't battery powered, but their inclusion decreases power consumption and keeps the system from thermal throttling. The Core i7-12650 and its chipset also add more PCIe lanes that are 28 in total and PCIe 4 to this system. This technology is reflected not only in the large number of connectors and the USB 3.2 Gen 2 connections, but also in the M2 NVMe slot, which is also PCIe 4, allowing for significantly better bandwidth and speeds. The only drawback to this platform is that subsequent 13th generation parts, such as the Core i7-1360P utilized in the now defunct Intel NUC 13 Pro, included Thunderbolt capability, which this system lacks. Unlike some lesser 11th generation parts, it also includes the Iris Xe GPU, which is a significant advance over the UHD graphics GPU. These benchmarks are generally acceptable. When compared to 11th generation parts with the UHD graphics GPU, this system is frequently 50% or more faster. The Intel Core i7-12650H, on the other hand, is a peculiar chip for multi-threaded tests, as it doesn't approach the core multiplier it should with this many threads. For example, single thread performance on Cinebench 23 is excellent, with the only faster CPUs being 13th generation parts. However, the ratio of that score to using all 10 cores is only 3.53. Even if we ignore the efficiency cores and the fact that the performance cores can hyperthread, it should still be between 5 and 6. In comparison to the 11th gen Core i9-11900H, which lacks the P and E core models, that CPU has a ratio of 6.07. although it has 8 cores. We're not sure how Intel messed up this chip's multi-thread performance, although it could be due to the 45-watt power constraints split across all of these cores. Whatever the reason, in some multi-threaded applications such as Geekbench, this chip performs more like a quad-core CPU than a 10-core CPU. Because this design utilizes DDR4 memory rather than DDR5 memory like many 13th generation processors, it doesn't get the most of the GPU, although the Iris Xe works well enough for light graphics activity and the occasional game. The read speed of the NVMe drive indicates that it is a Gen 4 component, while many faster models are available for anyone who can figure out how to reach inside and exchange the chip for a faster choice. Despite its poor multi-threading, the UN1265 is a machine that offers a satisfactory user experience. Overall, the CPU and GPU used are nicely matched, offering a consistent user experience no matter what you use this PC for. For individuals who have extra DDR4 SODIMMs and NVMe drives, the UN1265 is a low-cost way to build a moderately capable machine with enough ports to be helpful in a variety of situations.